Yo, hey, what's up, guys? I got bad news for you, and especially bad news for myself. Yesterday, I had a video that I was talking about a burnout because it's too much in the game and team building and setting all those teams and Synchronos. It's a little bit too much, but that's not the point of this video. But I think they will make a patch about those blessings. You heard about it. I want to show you like the pictures of it, but for some reason I cannot show you because OBS just records a black screen all the time. So, but you already know about it. It's like the polymorph, something changed and everything. It's cool about the polymorph. Let's check it out because they actually did what we wanted them to do. Like, let's check Brimstone off, polymorph. At the moment it is like that. You have a Madam series, 3 debuffs or 3 attempts to trigger the sheep, but on the end it will go just for once. Like you put a Madam series, you cast your debuff and you have 3 times of a chance to get sheep, and afterwards you just have 1 chance to get sleeped about all those debuffs. So if you have a champion that gives 100 debuffs at one point, there's only 1 chance so you can actually get sheep. And that's basically what the community wanted. Like, I have seen many people talk about it. Why does it trigger so often? Can it just go for once and then it's kind of cool? But on the end your debuffer are still like not as great as they should be because the debuffs are kind of limited, and it's a risk always to bring them because yeah, you might get cheaped and then yeah, you got RNG'd. It's like you have a torment all the time against you. Like you do something, you get frozen. That was super bad for you, and now it's still the same. You put a debuff out there and then you get sheeped, and the sheep is even worse than freeze. But I'm not gonna talk about that. The thing is, they will change our stats right here. I don't even know if there have been, like, the patch is not out yet, so I assume so. So they will put speed, attack, crit damage and everything on all your blessing. It kind of depends when those speed thingies and still come in place, because right now you have a 6-star and you get all those speed and resistance and stuff. And if they put it on level 1, for example, you get like on level 1, let's say level 2, instead of defense you get 2 speed, 150 attack and something like that. It literally will break your game. And because, let's see, like blessings, I have like, yeah, some good blessings and some are not, but on the end you have something like, let's say, a Gnut, and you do Sand Devil or something. You have your Riho right in front of him. He is 269 speed and Riho is 270 speed, but you don't have a blessing on your Riho, but you got one of your Newt. And on the end you will gain speed, maybe up here already in something, like on 2-star, 3-star, maybe you get already speed, and then your Newt goes in front of your Riho. And why does that happen? Because you have not changed anything. And in my case, for team building, I was trying to do the master code with Emic right now. But right now, I'm kind of scared a little bit how they gonna implement those blessings. If I get, do I get a little bit speed right here for him, because yeah, it's just how it is, and then it will break my complete game because I'm not 271 anymore, I'm 274, and maybe some of my teams are not working anymore, and that's really bad for us. We have not done anything to provoke it to, like, so they want to make our accounts worse than before. For example, like my rabbit is for Fire Knight. He will gain speed by himself, but it is really optimized, so he will have the right stats and when he enters the boss, and he does lower stats when he is on just waves, and he will gain speed, but he has a 5-star already. So on the end maybe he is 7 speed too high or something. Of course, you get, I think, speed somewhere here too, yes, of course, but that's what you kind of saw from the beginning. You're like, hey, 5-star, okay, I don't get speed, I put it in with my life arena bonus, and then my champion on 1 space is wait, let me just put up any, let's go Hydra, And yeah, you will gain speed here, and in that area on clan boss it's 7 speed less, and then over there it's 10 plus, and oh man, it's getting kind of a little bit complicated to do content for you guys on the end, because I get so many messages like, hey, the things you do is not working for me. But sometimes it's just literally a simple mastery or something. You had one wrong mastery on the end and it just doesn't work for you anymore. And I get accused to do videos that just simply doesn't work. But it's kind of a little bit complicated to show you like everything. Hey, you need the blessing right here. Keep in mind that I get plus 3 speed here, and then I will put that over there, and I will gain something over here, and then the Hydra, and it's so complicated. And just imagine you log after the patch in your game, you do Dark Phase up, you want to do it, and then your Allure goes before your DPS on the boss because she has a blessing, and you cannot do it anymore. You gotta re-gear again. And yeah, sure, great. And sometimes those things, they don't appear immediately. You go in there, and in 3 weeks or something we get Dark Fae after the patch, and you haven't realized it, and you did already those rebuildings and stuff, and then you click a new thing what you already have optimized to the teeth. It's so great for you. And on the end, your Gnat doesn't go anymore in the right place, he doesn't hit anymore, he's the first, and yeah, he cannot kill the whole team, you gotta re-gear. And I don't think that they make those stats like speed and defense stats for everybody the same way. It's not a good thing, because it's just not a thing we have seen when we build those champions. And oh man, it's getting worse and worse and worse. The polymorph thing is exactly what we wanted, but it's still polymorph, and yeah, your debuffers are limited, and on top they will break your account, all your speed tunes, everything, because of blessings. You know how it is. Do you get blessings on all your main champions? Like, if so, congratulations. But most of the time you get like a 1-star or a 2-star or something. If they don't put speed in there, alright, that's kind of saving you a little bit. But yeah, if you got like a 5-star, 4-star or something, you're trying to get a blessing up. Here, for example, I'm saving for the Gnat. I want him to get 6-star at some point. And if they put more speed on him right now, it totally changes everything. I gotta rebuild him again, and oh, I'm really scared of that moment when I do my team again and I want to do the master code, and then everything changes. I have to rebuild again because they just want us to do it over and over again. And then you rebuild your team and you want to do Cintranos, the Cursed City, and yeah, here we go again. Please rebuild, and you get your free re-gear for 4 days. But every time the Cintranos is gonna reset, it's just those really easy stages. So why do you wanna even rebuild your team? It's mostly just pressing auto on the first 4 days and do your thing. You can reach Emius in 4 days, that's cool, but that's kind of it. Nothing else. And then on the end we will break our account again. Just imagine. Oh, just imagine. Logging in for a couple years, going in here, then you get the quick battle, even better. Then you press the quick battle, and on the end, 15 million damage. Huh? What happened? Oh no, my Demiffa got the blessing because yeah, I catched it and I was using on her because why not? And then yeah, you gotta undo it, re-gear and everything else, and it's not cool for the community again to have such a thing again that's just occurring for us to, yeah, break our account, to make us do even more, and nobody asked for it. Nobody ever said like, oh, those stats were like really bad, why don't we have defense and attack and HP and speed and accuracy and resistance? Nobody asked. Maybe some people, but kind of nobody asked for it. It was never a problem that the skills were like the thing you were looking for and not those stats. They were cool when you got them on top, but it's not like you needed them. Like, yeah, when you have a nuke blessing and you get nuke stats, you're like, okay, if you get a tanky blessing and you get tank stats, that's perfect. Who the hell? Yeah. But that will be the end of the video. You guys have to know that in a couple days or weeks or whenever they bring the patch, your account might break because your team's not gonna work anymore, and then you gotta lower your champions by 7 speed or something, and then you're kind of screwed because yeah, you gotta take gear from other champions and stuff, and yeah, you gain nothing out of it, just problems again. They patch something and you get problems as a player most of the time. And it's just really annoying that they never bring something cool for us. And yeah, that will be the end of the video. And yeah, I just wish you guys a good day. Stay healthy and just enjoy if you can enjoy. And yeah, have a nice day.